All right, welcome back. Let's check out our Mitsubishi Electric hot or cold play of the day. Top-ranked Kansas taking on Kansas State. Marcus Garrett dumps it down low to Aduka Azubuike, and he throws down the nasty slam. Draws the foul. Take a few looks at as Azubuike punishes the defender and the rim. That's our Mitsubishi hot and cold play of the day. It's hot for Kansas and Azubuike. Cold for the Kansas State defender, that's for sure. How about the Duquesne Dukes today? Big win against George Mason. That's their 20th win of the season. They're having a phenomenal year this year. And, you know, have an outside shot at getting into the tournament. They'd have to go to, in my opinion, they'd have to go to the A-10 championship. They would have to win it, I think, for sure to get in. I don't know if going to the A-10 championship game would get them there, but that would definitely get them to the NIT. Led by Sincere Carey and a couple other guys. He had 23. Marcus Weathers added 16 and 11 rebounds. Duquesne goes on to win this one by the score of 81-78 today. So good win for the Dukes at home. Let's go out to Pete in Squirrel Hill. How you doing, Pete?
My man, Rich, how are you tonight?
Thanks for calling, buddy. I appreciate it.
All right, my man, thank you. Little baseball talk, Rich. Yordan Alvarez, Houston Astros, Rookie of the Year last year, 22 years old. Universally regarded as one of the top 5 young hitters in baseball, along with Bellinger, Acuna Jr., Juan Soto, pick a fifth. He's a Dodger product, Rich. The reasons he with the Astros, he cannot play the field. You have to put a glove on in the National League. He is light years ahead of Josh Bell as a hitter. Josh Bell has no value in the National League, Rich. You have to go to the field. The best they can do is set him off to the American League for draft choices, and he can DH. No National League GM will pay big money for a guy that can't field, Rich. Thank you.
Yeah, and I think they would be targeting the American League to try to get him somewhere. But, hey, if he has some kind of first half like he did last year, I'm sure a lot of teams will line up and try to trade for him. I would no doubt think that. And, look, Josh Bell came up as a right fielder. Don't be surprised if that ever happens again. You know, if something happens with Gregory Polanco and you have Jose Osuna at first, potentially you could move Bell back to right field. All right, thanks a lot, Pete. Let's go out to Rich out in the Meadowlands. What's up, Rich?
Yeah, hey, Rich, I got a question. You made a statement here about trading Josh Bell. What are you going to do for somebody to be able to hit the ball out of the ballpark? You won't have a good power hitter. I mean, I'm not saying...
Look,
you know,
Rich, what I'm just trying to say here is if you think the Pirates are going to win 60 games this year, does it matter who's hitting it out of the park? Maybe you would want to try to get someone that could hit it out of the park in 2 years from now. That's why I'm saying you would potentially look at trading Josh Bell now or at the trade deadline, because you could get a lot for him for the years that they're going to be competitive. What?
They got rid of Marte, and what did they get? They didn't get.
They got a couple 19-year-olds, but that's what this management group is trying to do. They're trying to build for the future. Even though they're not telling you that, they're trying to acquire guys. That's what they want to do. They want to acquire guys, build up their minor leagues, and maybe they'll all come up here around the same time in 2023. They're not telling you that because they want you to go to the ballpark next year and this year. That's why they're not telling you that. But you can see clearly that's what their plan is. They didn't go out and spend any money. If they wanted to compete this year with Josh Bell, they would have went out and got a Kevin Pillar. They would have went out and got a catcher. They would have went out and got a starting pitcher. They might have got a bullpen guy. But they didn't do any of that. They have a $47 million payroll. Maybe it's around 50 now after they signed Gerard, the outfielder. I can't even remember his name. Dyson. Yeah, so they're at around $50 million. That is not good when you want to compete in Major League Baseball. Sorry. So I understand. Look, I want Josh Bell as much as everyone else, and I would do what I could to try to sign him to a long-term deal, but he's a Boris guy, and if he hits the open market, he's going to get $250 million. All right, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully you make the switch over to KDKA News right now.